Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based out of Edmonton. So today I'm going to be talking about the 3 steps that I took that made my footage look more cinematic. Okay, so today, I know everyone throws the word around cinematic. So let's actually dive into what it means. So cinematic pretty much means the visual qualities or feel to a video. And now I know that's such a very small word to define such a word that's being used. Here are 3 steps that I took that made my video feel more cinematic. The first one being embracing shadows. I know it's one stuff that when you start filming, you're trying to make everything look like exposed, properly, lit and stuff like that. But ever since I started embracing shadows into my video, I started achieving a more, cinematic look, especially playing into the kind of feel that I want to create. So for example, just this video, if you notice, I have my light coming from here and I'm embracing the shadows, seeing shadows down there, like a little bit this way. And then I started embracing shadows in my videos. If you look at some of the videos I've been shooting recently, I tend to shoot more from the shadow side, and it just gives a certain feel. I just make the lighting and the footage look better. Second one is I started shooting a little bit more wide, not fully shooting close-ups in a sense, because sometimes what I realize is when you put the scene into the video, it just like soaks the viewer into it. Like I was shooting a commercial video, a spec project for Spotify, and in this video, if you notice, I was trying to show the surrounding more, trying to tell the story that, hey, this is what happens when you lean into music and it can completely ignore your environment. Same with my recent wedding that I shot was in Positano, and I was trying to show more of the location of my subject in Positano. That makes sense. So trying to shoot a little bit more wide, not fully everything close up. I tend to just embrace the environment. I think it's something very powerful to do that can really change your film. The third thing I started to do was when I edit, if I'm going for a certain look, I own it. I don't try to, I do a basic color correction when I'm editing, but I always push for that look. If I'm going for, a more orange and teal look, I push for it. If I'm going for a more dark and moody look, I push for it. Like if I'm going for a more, vibrant and happy look, I push for that look. And you need to also understand that different color grading gives certain emotions. And that's one stuff that can make your video look more cinematic. So going for a certain look, like going into it, don't shy away from the footage you have when you're playing in Premiere Pro or DaVinci, whenever you're color graded, like fully own into the grade and I just accept it and push it. So if you want a more greener look, like if you look into like major films, they really push into the look. Like if you look like BMF, that's one of my favorite shows on Stars, they push into the look. You look at Blade Runner, they pushed into the look. Same with Top Gun, they pushed into the look. So once you're editing, if you really own your color grade and I push into it, I think you can achieve some dope ass cinematic footage. But yeah, those are my top 3 tips that I've applied in my personal, creative journey so far. And I think it's taking my color grade from this level to this level. But anyways, let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.